Good evening. Today I'm just going to play some FlyCorp because it's one of only two games that I have running on here right now. Um, like I said last week when I came back from hiatus, my computer's video card still won't let me run most of my games. But we can do FlyCorp, and I think Zoo Tycoon was working a little bit. There might be one or two others that I can run until we figure out what's going on with the video card. And the sketching format should probably be returning soon as well. I really want to do an art night. It's been a while. And I still owe you a Lego set and a Star Wars Kazoo show, so we still got plenty of fun stuff in the works. But tonight, kind of had a rough day, so I just want to do some FlyCorp tonight. And like usual, we'll let Rando pick my countries, except I'm choosing the starting country. We're going to start in Italy tonight. So let's go. And it always defaults to whatever I was playing last. So let's restart. So we're going to start in Italy. And once I have Italy running okay, then we'll figure out where to go. We'll let Rando decide where to go. So we're going to take Rome as the hub. We're connecting Florence, Milan, and Turin. And if things break, we're just going to let them break. Because the goal is to make sure we have all of Italy's cities connected. We don't want to go to Salerno now. So I have Salerno, Florence, Milan, and Turin running out of Rome. And already we're getting hit with an immediate lawsuit. But it got dismissed because I paid off the lawyers. I want to get Rome up to the next level, though, because it is the hub airport. And then we'll connect that other city. So now we'll connect Palermo as soon as it lets us. And then we'll take Catania and Verona. Isn't Verona where Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet took place? Well, there's a lot of history and culture in Italy. One of the reasons I chose it. None of that's coming through in the game, of course. FlyCorp doesn't show off culture or anything. Genoa is now being connected. And I'm okay letting a few of these cities go red for a little bit. They're not going to stay red once we've made progress in this game. So Salerno is getting a fireworks festival, but we're going to connect Pescara or Pescara. Again, foreign pronunciations are not my strong suit. We'll give Rome another level. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Got a phone call, and while I was on the line, we got a few more cities. So let's connect Trista and Barry. Again, I do not know pronunciations. And then Lecce and Cagliari. And now we have a lot of cities connected. 13 cities so far. And Foggia is going to be 14. Let me think. So I really do want to get Morrowind running again. I miss playing that. Perugia. Okay. Maybe if I start up the second country, we'll start to have a little bit better income. We're going to connect Ravenna as well. Like I said, I don't know foreign pronunciations. I'm going to come over here to Rando real quick to see where we're going next. It's in the water. That means, and it's outside the border waters of India. But because it's not technically in the border waters, I don't have to go there. And I really don't want to do India right now. Maybe we'll revisit it later. Now we really are in the middle of the ocean. Alright. We are in... What is this? Ho Chi Minh. That would be Vietnam. So our Italian airline is going to extend into Vietnam. So we just took on Ancona. You know, I'm going to go ahead and start building up. Before we start Vietnam, I do want to save up enough that I'll be able to get all the international hub flights maxed out. So I want to wait a little bit. Meanwhile, we'll connect up Bolzano. You know what? And Catanzaro. You know what? I don't care. Let's go ahead and get things started in Vietnam. So Hanoi is going to be our little hub city. And we're going to connect up this flight from Rome to Hanoi. Not yet, we aren't. But we're going to go ahead and start connecting things. Than Hoa. And if you thought my pronunciations in Italy were bad, then you don't want to know my pronunciations in Vietnam. Hui, Hue, I don't know. Meanwhile, we're going to pick up Vin. I'm going to let Vietnam do its own thing for a little bit while I save money over in Italy. Pardon me again, I'm getting another phone call. Hopefully the phone won't ring again during the stream. But if it does, well, at least this is one game we can keep running in the background. I see Vietnam's picked up Quy Nhon and Ho Chi Minh and Chao Doc. And we now have enough money to connect a single plane. And we're going to connect Can Tho. Nha Trang. Once we have a few more cities in Vietnam, I think we're going to take a little bit of time and optimize everything before we move on to our third country. Buon Ma Thuat. I hope I'm not doing too poorly with these pronunciations. Okay. And then we're going to open Quang Ngai. Lang Son. And we're going to upgrade our international plane. Oh, I forgot about the doubled cost. We're gonna wait till the strike ends before we give the plane the last 2 levels. Meanwhile, we should add these 2 cities that popped up while I was focused on the plane. We're gonna add Pleiku. Phan Thiet. And Kamal. Come on. And then we're going to add Yen Bei. And now we have a fully loaded airline. And we're going to add Hong Gai to Vietnam and Dong Hoi. Treviso, that's back in Italy. And money is actually zooming now, so let's go ahead and start doing optimizations. First, let's start by optimizing our airports. All the planes are red. That means a lot of people want to travel. We're going to take in Caesarea as well. Okay, Rome is maxed out. Let's go work on maxing out Hanoi. We're going to add Lao Cai to the Vietnamese network here. And Cao Bang. So it looks like the little line has evened out now. I think all those red planes were just a matter of everybody stuck in the airports waiting for when I had that one little plane. And now that we've taken care of the bottleneck, that's all resolved itself, and they're green for now. Ha Gang. And now we're going to wait for the last level on. We're going to go back to Italy. We're going to optimize Italy. And then we're going to come back and optimize Vietnam. Well, I've only been alive for 19 minutes. So things are going well. We're going to add Son Law. This is an interesting network we have so far. Alright, so now that Hanoi is maxed out, we're going to come over here and one by one, we're going to start optimizing the Italian cities. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. We have 17 cities left. Thirteen cities left over here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 11 cities left in Italy. Southern Italy is done. Let's just make sure we didn't miss any more city pop-ups over here. Nope. So now we just got to do Northern Italy, and then we can focus on Vietnam for a while. See, with a maxed out plane, it carries 600. So by putting the cities at the 4th level, where they hold 500, it means that one plane empties out the cities and then just takes them to the hub for international transport or for transport to another city. So Italy is now optimized. Now let's go back over to Vietnam and see what we got to do over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 21 cities we have to optimize over here. "13 cities. Six more cities. Wow. One city left. And then Vietnam is optimized. Alright. So, Italy and Vietnam are both optimized. Let's figure out where we're going next. Alright, let's see where we are. Hey, we're going to... That looks like Morocco. Let's check that against our game. I think that's Morocco we're going to. Yep. Was it Morocco or Western Sahara? Let me go check that map real quick. Morocco. That's definitely on the Morocco side of the border. Yeah. We're going to Morocco. So Rabat is going to be the hub. And let's go ahead and create a fully optimized hub link. And Money Gain is now at the point where we can optimize each city as we bring it online. No more red cities for the rest of the game. Or for the rest of tonight's run, at least. So we're going to connect up Fez. And Marrakesh. Agadir. And we're going to wait a few minutes here to wait for more cities. Technically, we can bring on the next country, but I want to wait for a few more cities to generate first. So, we have an interesting network going right now. El Jadida. Again, pronunciations are not my strengths. Anyway, so, there's a city there. Tangier is now online. So it looks like Rome is the central hub because it goes to both Hanoi and Rabat. We're going to open up Ujda. Arachidia. While we wait for cities, I'm going to go ahead and run the randomizer again so I know where's next. That's right off the coast of South America, but it's not within the national waters, so we got to roll again. What am I looking at right here? Wait, is that telling me Russia? Oh, hell no, I'm not doing Russia right now. Russia takes too long. Jamaica. We can fly a plane out to Jamaica, and if I remember correctly, Jamaica is only 2 cities. So, let's come back. We've missed a couple cities. We're going to add Safi. And Guelmim. And Tantan. And meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and purchase Jamaica. And the closest hub is Rabat. So Jamaica will connect through Rabat. And we also got Montego Bay, so let's bring that up. We have an interesting network forming here. Let's wait a moment, see if any more cities pop up. I know Jamaica's done. Jamaica's only ever given me 2 cities before. Crap. Okay. I don't see any more cities forming. Let's go back to the random. You know, it's been a little while since I've seen a random event. But no matter. Let's go back to the randomizer and bring up another country. Where am I? United States. Okay. So Jamaica to Morocco is our stepping stone across the ocean. There's no way this can go wrong. Okay, the way I do United States is... You know what, let's just do that. The way I do United States is I have DC, Atlanta, and Vegas as my hubs. So I have 3 separate hubs in the United States. I won't build a city until I've brought up that region's hub. So the north I do through Washington, the south I do through Atlanta. And given that our connection is in Jamaica, I'll run Jamaica into... You know what? Jamaica will be its own separate animal. For right now, I'll run Jamaica to Atlanta, but I think I'll run the Morocco hub to DC as well. Let's bring it online. Let's bring the network online, and then we'll start worrying about cities. Oh, looks like it gave me Atlanta right away. Normally I have to wait till I have like 1 or 2 cities in the region before I can actually do Atlanta. Alright. And Atlanta being a hub, we'll get full treatment and full planes from Washington. If a city goes red right now, it's okay because I'm trying to... There's a whole bunch of things happening at once. We got to bring up Chicago. That's just a normal city going out of Washington. And it looks like we got Dallas. That's going to run out of Atlanta. And Houston. Also running out of Atlanta. And we'll run, in case of future expansion, down south. If the randomizer gives us South America. The randomizer usually gives us 1 South American country per FlyCorp Rando stream. I like to space out the planes. So if I have 2 planes that show up on top of each other, I will redo. I'll sell and redo. Good enough. We gotta pick up Boston. That's not right. Washington, D.C. to Boston. And then Also to Philadelphia. And we also have San Antonio. And Miami. The West hasn't started forming yet. But once the cities start appearing out here, we run those through Vegas. Right now we're bringing up Columbus. The United States usually takes a bit to appear. It's one of the bigger countries in the game in terms of number of cities. And now we're taking in Detroit. Denver, that's our first city out west, so it's got to stay offline. It's going to stay offline until Vegas appears. Let's just check. We still have good strength between Italy and Morocco. The Vietnam route is starting to fill up. We're going to want some intermediary countries, I think, especially once the United States fills up. Okay. I'm not seeing Vegas yet. Denver's going to go red. That's okay. Once Vegas comes up, we'll connect it, and then we'll start working on these western cities. But for right now, this is our network. It's an interesting assortment of countries for sure. It's only bound to get more interesting as the game goes on. Cleveland. That's within our operational districts, so we're taking on Cleveland. I was actually born in Cleveland, but I don't remember it. We moved out when I was very little. We're getting all the western cities except the one that I typically use as my hub. Oh, Seattle. Let's watch the West, because Vegas has got to appear eventually, right? There we go, Vegas. We're ready to start building the West. All right. We have all the American hubs in place now. So let's just go connect up some of these other cities. The hubs are maxed out and ready to go. We're going to bring up Minneapolis. You can see the American cities starting to turn yellow since they can't connect out west yet. Did I miss anything over here? No. Alright, let's start working out here. Let's connect up Phoenix. And Denver. And you'll notice the more cities we connect, these yellow cities over here are going to turn green again, because people can get to those cities now. We got to bring up Pittsburgh real quick. I have family history in Pittsburgh, so I prioritize that over the West, where I don't have any history. I've never been farther west than Texas. We're connecting up Seattle right now. And Portland. Sacramento. We're starting to pick up California now. San Jose. Los Angeles. Hey! Disneyland's on our network now. And San Diego. If I'm not mistaken. That's everything that's open up here so far. But hey, look, Florida's got a little bit more going on in Texas. Let's bring up Austin. And let's bring up Tampa. And Orlando. So we've connected Disneyland and Disney World. Milwaukee. So we're still generating cities up here. But with all the hubs connected, now it's just a matter of time of just connecting all the cities as they appear. So yeah, that's what United States looks like with all the hubs in place. Indianapolis. Now I know Virginia is technically considered the South, but it's right next to DC. So when the two Virginia cities show up, I always connect them to DC. Alright. I really hope we get something in between Italy and Vietnam. So we're going to go to Kansas City now. Which one? 528 against 377. I guess Kansas City counts as a South city. They look closer to DC to me, so St. Louis and Kansas City have never struck me as southern cities. So I typically run Kansas City and St. Louis as part of the North District. West Palm Beach. Alright, 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 so we're going to Louisville now. Oh, that's a lot of planes. The Vietnam link is not unhealthy yet, but it can be. It can be going that way if we don't get anything in between. We're going to add Salt Lake City to the network now. And let me go ahead and roll Charlotte. That is a southern city. We're still generating cities. But while we wait for that to happen, let me go ahead and re-roll for the next country. In the ocean. Okay. Okay. We're off the coast, but we're not within the waters. That's the second time we went to India. Okay, then. Looks like we're doing India next. India, I typically run in 2 districts. I typically bring up Sri Lanka and run the southern district of India out of Sri Lanka. Yeah, that's how we're going to do things. All right, we got a couple cities while I was looking at that. So we're adding Buffalo. We're adding New Haven. And we are adding Cincinnati. And Jacksonville. Ooh. Florida, I typically only get 3 or 4 cities from. It's loaded, this game. All right, now we got to go to El Paso. I'm just curious. Would it have been? Yeah, no. All right. India is another country that we're going to be sitting on for a while. In fact, let's go ahead and get it started. And since India is between Italy and Vietnam, we're going to strike that link and bring up a new link. We're going to put India as the new transfer country. But the question is, 2184, yeah, definitely want to go that way. And I'm okay if cities go red right now because we're doing rearrangements. So let's connect up India. Before I commit to that. That's 1108. Would I be better off going that way, or... Yeah, no, I want to go towards the north. And now that we're not strictly in the United States anymore, I guess I'll have to start butchering names again. Let's see, New Delhi, Rome, or Rome, New Delhi. Let's go ahead and build up this connection. It's slightly shorter, but then again, it has to carry all the traffic that's going to the United States as well from Vietnam and India. Alright, let's go back. Let's see if we missed anything over here. We missed Richmond. Okay, I think we got everything that's over here so far. All the planes are going to turn red for a few moments as we start connecting all these cities. We're going to bring up Chennai. And Bengaluru. And Hyderabad. I think in the future I may use Hyderabad for the Southern District of India, and that way I don't have to additionally buy Sri Lanka, but traditionally I've always used Sri Lanka, so we've got Chennai, Bengaluru, and Hyderabad running out of Colombo. Let's also bring up Pune. And Mumbai. Now let's bring up Surat. Ahmedabad. Moradabad. Lucknow. Jaipur. And India is going to be generating cities for a long time. Prayagraj. Kolkata. Agartala. Now, when I build my full-on networks, where I build whole regions, I'll actually run an East District out of Bangladesh, I think is where I run the East District out of. Or, let's see, that one is 585, or... So, Nagpur is coming online. And Indore. Patna. Let's look at signal strength here. Okay, that's not too bad. This line is getting crowded, though. Vadodara. See, the Italy-India line is carrying a lot of the traffic that's trying to run between India and Vietnam to the United States. So, yeah, we can also see some crowded flights into Morocco as a result of that. And there's the United States. So, yeah, we're starting to see some crowding here. Rajamundry. Muzaffarnagar. But yeah, this is our network so far. It's a very interesting assortment of countries. I will say that. And don't forget, we also have Jamaica going on here. We've got Bhopal. And while India is generating cities, let's go ahead and roll the randomizer to see where we're going afterwards. It wants us to go into, is that Cameroon? Let's just see. Let me check what I see against this map here. Oh, that's Democratic. Let me see here. Where are we in terms of the border? It's right over the border between, well, that's Democratic Republic of the Congo. There. That's Cameroon up there. I can't tell exactly which country we're supposed to be in there. It says the capital is Yaoundé. I don't think these maps are entirely the same. I recognize Cameroon as a country name. That's where we're going. I don't care if it's what the map says exactly or not. We're going to Cameroon after we finish India. Speaking of India, it looks like we weren't paying attention. And we missed a couple cities opening up. So let's pick up Coimbatore. And Kumbakonam. Visakhapatnam. Yeah, I've definitely lost random events. Agra. Nashik. Bhubaneswar. Pilibhit. And Ludhiana. And there's Kochi. Oh, we're still going with new cities, I see. Vellore. Let me bring up, alright, let me bring up Cameroon. Yaoundé, that's the city I recognize. Looks like I did pick the right country after all. Let's see, how do we want to run this? We'll triangle out to both Italy and Morocco, I think. We're going to bring up Douala first, though. We'll bring up Cameroon a little bit later. India is still giving us cities. Jamshedpur. And then Varanasi. Asansol. Asansol. Madurai. It looks like Italy's gonna break soon. Let's pick up Madurai first, though. Jabalpur. Wow. That is not a healthy looking link at all. Warringal. Alright. Executive decision. We're breaking sequence. We're putting up stopovers in Turkey and Iran next. After we finish India and Cameroon, we're gonna at least bring up Turkey and see what happens. Amritsar. Yeah, let's bring up Turkey and see if that alleviates the issue in Rome. Vijayawada. Wrong city there. That's supposed to be Southern District. You know, Warringal can be Southern District as well. Bhilai. And Srinagar. Aurangabad. Ranchi. Bhiwani. Looks like, yeah, we're definitely gonna... Silvassa. We're still going to triangulate Cameroon to Morocco and Italy. And then we're going to bring up Turkey. Normally I don't go off book and pick countries other than the starting country. But this link between India and Italy has me really concerned. So, Jodhpur. That's a lot of planes going. And then we have Guwahati. And Gwalior. I'm just putting planes where they don't belong. It's so overcrowded here. There we go. That should be connected correctly now. So we have Gwalior and Kozhikode. Yeah, Rome's gone from yellow to orange. Mysuru. Tucson. We're back in the States. Somehow we didn't finish the States yet. Oh, yeah. Norfolk. And really, you know what? Everything is starting to break down, and I'm getting tired. So what we're going to do... There's more broken than just Italy. Look at this. This link between DC and Morocco. DC is cramming up now. You know, we're going to try doing Turkey. We'll finish Cameroon. We'll try doing Turkey and see if that magically fixes the issues I have going on here. So we got Nashville. Now, do I want to run Oklahoma City through 461? Yeah, Oklahoma City is going to run through Atlanta. And Raleigh. All right, let's finish Cameroon's business real quick. Albuquerque. Yeah, Rome is full, and that's going to fill up DC. Memphis. What I don't understand is how Rabat isn't breaking if that's the hub that's between DC and Rome. Is it just that those links are quick enough? Rochester. Man, did. I thought we were done over here. Oh, but Sri Lanka hasn't had any of its cities yet. Belgium. Definitely falls in there. So the plan, once the cities stop appearing, is to bring up Cameroon, triangulate Cameroon to Morocco and Italy. Birmingham is now up. And then after Cameroon is connected in its triangle, we will replace the the Italy to India link with a new route that has a stopover in Turkey, and see if that alleviates the traffic issues by doubling the number of planes. Bamenda. Alright, so now we're starting to see activity in Cameroon. I really don't want to build any more links right now while I still have cities appearing. Galley. Alright. Um, so I think Marua. Where is Marua? I think what's going to happen is after cities stop appearing, we'll do Cameroon, we'll do Turkey. If Turkey doesn't, Turkey generates a bunch of cities too, but not on the same scale as India. And if Turkey doesn't help to at least start resolving the traffic issues, then I think we'll call it a night. But if Turkey fixes Italy and DC, then we'll move on and do some more. Garua. And then we have Badula. Jaffna. Batticaloa. We've definitely lost random events. Haven't seen one in a while. Trincomalee. Gotta wait for cities to stop appearing before I try to start mess with routes. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this, and everything's gonna turn red for a few minutes. Nikong Samba. And now the western portion of our network is disconnected from the eastern portion of the network. Pudalam. And then we have Batori. Nagandri. Things are turning yellow with that critical link broken. That's okay. Meganga. I'm sure that I'm butchering all these pronunciations, but at least I'm trying, right? Ibaloa. New York. What's going on in New York? Everyone in New York wants to go to India, which right now is disconnected. And then Bafia. It looks like we're just getting Cameroon right now, so let's go ahead and start working on this portion. Alright, so now we're going to bring up Kribby. And Tabati. And Iyamajak. And then we're going to bring up Concha. So Cameroon has now been connected up with the west side of the network. Things are turning red with the east and the west being disconnected, which I knew was going to be a thing that would happen. You know what? We're running Turkey and Saudi Arabia. That gives us 2 links. Plus, that gives us something closer to Cameroon, and I can take off the... So we're going to build Saudi Arabia and Turkey to be kind of a central backbone here. And until... Alright. Wow. It feels later than it is. Alright. So we just connected Istanbul to Ankara, and then we connected Ankara to Rome. We're going to connect Riyadh to Jeddah, and also Dammam. Well, let's bring Burza online. And if you look at my map, because things are broken right now and I have lines out, things are turning red. Everyone in the United States wants to go to India or Vietnam, it looks like. We're going to bring up the Izmir airport. And then we're going to connect New Delhi to Riyadh. And then we need Medina. And we need to bring up Adana. Moment of truth. We're about to link these. Gaziantep. Let's see what happens. We're going to bring up Trabzon. And Samson. Things are going to be red as things adjust for a while. Konya. Things are still adjusting, I see. Antalya. Diyarbakir. Looks like Rome is trying to turn orange, which is a good thing. Slowly but surely, Kayseri is coming online. Slowly but surely, Rome is redistributing now. It looks like Ankara is picking up some heat from that. And Riyadh, pretty much everywhere. It looks like New Delhi is also trying to adjust. Al Hafuf. Alright. Washington, D.C. has not done anything yet. And I can't really make Washington, D.C. shorter. That's the most direct link I have. I don't know why people aren't deciding to go through Jamaica, though. Al Hilla. Oh yeah, Rome is definitely clearing out. Rabat is trying to redistribute as well. But until DC finishes dismissing all the people trying to go to India. Cameroon and Vietnam appear to be healthy for right now, though. Eskissa here. Of course, everyone from the west that needs to go to the east is trying to come through Turkey and Saudi Arabia right now. Tabuk. Malatya. I think once, yeah, Rome cleaned itself out. Hail. It looks like as everyone makes their way back to India, things are going to start clearing out. Washington, D.C. is still trying to redistribute its India traffic. Beretta. Denizli. And normally I don't pick countries off book. It's just I had to redistribute that traffic somehow. Erzurum. It gave me United States and India, two of the more populous countries in this game, so... New Delhi's clearing out too, it looks like. But Ankara is now picking up all the traffic. The thing is, Ankara is receiving everyone who's moving through the other cities. Washington, D.C. is still not yet under control. Taif. We need each intermediary country we bring in does multiply the number of planes. And somehow I missed Hatay coming in. And Van. Yeah, so what looks like what happened is everyone in Rome that needed to get to India pushed into Ankara, and now Ankara is going to try and push out through Riyadh, and Riyadh's going to clean through India, I think. Sakarya. Balikasir. And also... let's build this link as well. Maybe this will reroute some of the traffic through the middle. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. Arar. and Sivas. Sanliurfa. Riyadh and Ankara are now receiving a lot of traffic as they they've picked up all the traffic from Rome. Rabat is now hitting. DC still has not started clearing out yet, it looks like. I could kill this link for a temporary redirect through Jamaica, but I'll have to rebuild this link later, I think. Unless I build Cuba, add an extra stepping stone into Atlanta, because that will give us a few more planes to adjust the traffic to the United States. Things are broken right now. Ankara went from yellow to orange, so it looks like things are cleaning up. I mean, it went from orange to yellow, so it looks like things are starting to clean up on this side. Hafar al-Batin. Najran. Things might be starting to clean up on this part of the network. Hopefully. Ordu. Abha. And just as I say that, things start to turn orange again. We were going towards yellow. But Ankara is going back towards yellow, and it's maybe even going back towards green. Saudi Arabia is moving towards orange. And Rabat is very close to red right now, but it's still handling all the traffic to DC. Afyan Karahisar. Zonguldak. So Riyadh is orange, but in what context? It's shuttling all the people going to India who were stuck out west. Yanbu. I think Sakaka. Okay, now I'm confused, because a few of the links are still showing messed up. New Delhi resolved itself. Hanoi is fine. Colombo is fine. Ankara cleaned itself out. We got Jazan coming online now. So yeah, Rome and Ankara are fine, but Riyadh, Rabat, and DC are not. And DC still is not cleaning out. We're still generating new cities right now, though. Rafah. You know what? Things are still broken. Bisha. Let's wait and see after the cities clear out. Looks like all the red traffic in Riyadh is going towards India. Al-Waj. So it must be leftovers from everyone coming towards India. Because if you look at this, if you look at Riyadh's, if you look at the Riyadh link, it's starting to move towards yellow again, though. Yeah, New Delhi is healthy. All the planes coming this side are green and yellow, but all the planes coming back are red. So Riyadh is still a bottleneck to India, but it could be all the leftover traffic from when Ankara cleared out and the West cleared out. Ask Sulail. And Nabek. So it looks like Ankara and Rome are healthy, perfectly healthy right now. It looks like Riyadh is trying to clear itself out. Al Kuwaya. Yeah, it looks like Riyadh's slowly emptying itself out. So it was just a ripple effect as people moved from the west to try and get back east towards India. Because you can see the planes going towards India are still full, but the planes coming out of India are not. So we're not in an equilibrium state right now. Riyadh's got more going out than coming in. So let's watch Riyadh for a while, and then we'll go look at what's going on across the ocean link. Yeah, Riyadh is definitely clearing out. I'm going to go ahead and say Riyadh is healthy. It looks like New Delhi is healthy. Quite a bit of traffic passing through there, but nothing too terrible. Yeah, over here things are healthy. Up here things are healthy as well. Rabat and Washington, D.C. are still an issue. If I temporarily take off this link, it'll force the traffic to redirect through Jamaica. What if I built Ivory Coast? Link that, or actually something out west here. What if I just leave that, let some of the traffic pump through there for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Let's see if that fixes DC. So now all the red planes are coming out of DC, moving through Atlanta towards Jamaica and onto this link. And all the Rabat planes are going to turn red as well. Everything on this link is going to be red for a while as the traffic shuttles through and Washington, D.C. empties out. And Atlanta's going to stay pretty much green because it's not that far to Jamaica. It's Jamaica that's going to start turning dark soon. But as you can see, Washington is emptying right out. Atlanta is turning yellow as it temporarily handles all that traffic. So Washington, D.C. has cleaned itself out. Now Atlanta is going to clean itself out by way of Jamaica. Meanwhile, Rabat is still... Yeah, that didn't solve a thing on Rabat. Is there anywhere I can redistribute? Oh, crap. Look. We can do a top to Trinidad, Guyana, Suriname, and then back up to Morocco. That will increase the number of planes that have to make that crossing. Looks like Atlanta might try and clear itself out a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, where things are broken. We're going to try hopping Puerto Rico, Trinidad, Guyana, Suriname in order to increase the number of planes that run between the United States and Morocco. I'm okay building small countries like that that are off book. Turkey and Iraq is really more off book than I'm comfortable with in a Rando scenario. Rando is supposed to be purely random, other than that first country. Yeah, so Atlanta is emptying into Jamaica, but let's start. So first, we'll disconnect this. Now the cities are going to start filling up again. So let's build our links. If I somehow resolve this mess... Alright. So now let's build a hop into Trinidad. So Palawini is going to connect into Paramaribo, which also connects to Georgetown, Oaxaca, Berbice. And this is the shortest of the hops on this mess we're trying to fix here. Alright, we're going to bring up Mama Roma. And Kumaka. Georgetown, Port of Spain. And so now my island hopping system is set up now. With luck, we should be able to start distributing the traffic. But first, as we look around you can see things are broken-ish, with the United States and India now cut off from each other. Things are turning yellow. Now, moment of truth. Have we fixed things? You know what? We're not. I don't think we're right. Hold on. Paramount. Let's take a look here. Because I've got two options here. I can either run there, 3353, or still says it's going to be shorter going that way. What if I try running to this? Let's go ahead and build Ivory Coast as well. Yamoussoukro. And you know what? I'll also bring in. I'm gonna bring in Abidjan. What if I run the island through this West Africa bit I've created instead of going through Morocco? I've still got connections from Cameroon into Morocco, as well as Italy. Cameroon is also connected to Saudi Arabia, which connects to India. Let's connect up Bouake. Alright, so let's wait for Ivory Coast to finish giving me cities, and then we'll do them, and then we'll check out the situation and see if I've solved things. Deloa. And man. San Pedro. Yeah. All right. Devo. Pardon me for a moment. Getting a phone call. That's the third phone call I received during the stream. Meanwhile, I got 3 cities in that duration. Abinguru, Subre. That's not the correct connection. It's bugging out again. Korogo, Bonduku, ODN. Let's wait a moment, make sure Ivory Coast is done, and then we will try and see what... it's not done. Just as I say that, Siguela appears. Yeah, things are breaking all over the place. We'd better connect east to west and see what happens. Let's see what happens. This particular intercontinental link isn't terribly long. Of course, all the planes are going to be red for a little while. So Rabat is redistributing to Cameroon, which is sending traffic through Ivory Coast into this little chain across northern South America and into the islands, into the States. Hopefully the increased number of planes by making all these hops will help us to redistribute the traffic effectively. Looks like Rabat is starting to empty out. So it looks like New Delhi's trying to clear out. We'll leave that to it. Riyadh, of course, filled up again. So right now, the weak link, it looks like these areas are more or less trying to clear out. It looks like Paramaribo to Yamoussoukro is still a weak link. Maybe for now, we'll see what happens once all the redistribution is finished occurring. Yeah, Paramaribo is jammed up good there. Yaoundé doesn't appear to be too terribly filled up, though. It looks like it's trying to hold its own. Yamoussoukro is still problematic. Coming this way, Rabat is clearing itself out. by way of the African links. Riyadh is still handling redistribution. And New Delhi is also still handling redistribution. But looks like they're more or less trying to maintain a balance. You know what? Now that I'm badly off book, let's throw another wrinkle in there while we wait for these things to clear themselves up. Let's add Japan. And Japan will just link to Hanoi. So I've just built Tokyo. I'm linking it to Hanoi. And this will throw another wrinkle because a lot of people like to travel to Japan in this game. Well, I guess it's no more popular than any of the other countries, but we're going to add Osaka. And then Tokyo is going to run to Nagoya. And this will distract us while the other cities have a chance to rebalance. Fukuoka. When Japan is done, we'll take a look at what's going on out west. Sapporo. Hiroshima. New Delhi's cleaned itself out. I think we'll be fine. Niigata. I think I'm going to do one more country after this as well before we check on the status of the oceanic link, the Atlantic, transatlantic flight. Sendai. You know what? We're going for broke right now. We're bringing up United Kingdom as well. So we'll connect London to Rome. And I will connect up Manchester. And Glasgow. And you know what? Let's run Ireland out of London as well. So here's Dublin. And Birmingham. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything over in Japan. Alright, now we should just be able to see the cities as they pop up. Paramaribo is still showing red. We'll worry about that in a bit. Naha. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Naha appear in this game before. Let's see what's going on here. Yamoussoukro and Paramaribo are still red. Newcastle. So we've got UK and Japan coming up right now. It is an interesting little network we've created here. Shizuoka. I help Paramaribo and Yamasukure start balancing out. Kanazawa. This is an interesting network we built tonight. Kagoshima. Kagoshima. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Nagano. Cardiff. So it doesn't look like Paramaribo and Yamasukure are going to settle anytime soon. Yeah, they're in a deadlock. Portsmouth. So let's let Japan and UK finish giving us cities. Japan and England. And once they're done giving us cities, we'll pick a raid. Mark Cords is actually online tonight. I haven't seen him in a month. Belfast. Though that's in the part of Ireland where they actually like the English. Alright, we're not going to joke about that. I know that there's been lots of violence over the English-Irish relationships, so we won't get into that. We'll do Nagasaki. Looks like Paramaribo and Yamasukure still won't settle. I thought adding more planes would help balance the traffic. Okayama. Oita. I wonder if I run DC. Mito. I wonder what happens if I run DC to London. It's worth a look. Running DC to London is definitely worth a look. It'll create another transatlantic avenue. Asahikawa. Let's just wait for cities to stop appearing and then I'll try that. Kochi. Morioka. Hakodate. Yeah, I'm really getting tired. We'll see if running London to UK, London to DC, alleviates some of the pressure on Paramaribo Yamoussoukro. Kingston upon Hull. I want to wait till cities stop generating, though. Yeah, those things are in equilibrium, unfortunately. Aomori. I don't think we're going to get any sort of fix for that unless we can balance some of the traffic up north. It was worth a try to build all those links, but ultimately it was not. It didn't work out. Plymouth. Kushiro. I think Japan's almost done. I think UK still has a bunch of cities. Norwich. One of my favorite YouTubers is from Norwich. And then Aberdeen. I have no problem pronouncing these places. So yeah, today's start as Rando, but quickly became me doing random things to try and fix issues. Peterborough. If it didn't decide it wanted both United States and India, we probably would have been okay, because the smaller population countries would not have filled up all the planes trying to run across the Atlantic. Koriyama. As long as cities are still appearing, we're gonna wait on trying that fix. Oh, he's off now. Matsui. Let me see something real quick. Because he hasn't been on in a while, so. But it looks like he finished already. Cork. Okay, so after not streaming for like a month, there he is. He did stream for 2 hours tonight while I was streaming. Galway. Looking through the rest of my list, nobody I particularly want to raid tonight. If I missed raid my last stream, I didn't do a raid because literally no one was on. Today people are on. But Inverness. What's he doing tonight? And then we got Dover. That's just a short hop. At least he's in his studio. And then Dumfries. It looks like Paramaribo, Yamasukre are definitely not resolving themselves right now. Well, Yamasukre's moved to orange. It keeps jumping between orange and then a lighter red. And then we got Waterford. Paramaribo is still deep red, totally blocked up. And then we got Wick. And Sligo. Penzance. Yeah. Lorwick. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens. All right, so now we're seeing what happens with London to DC. And if this is broken, if things stay broken, if this doesn't fix the traffic issues, we're just going to call it a night. There's playing, looks like Paramaribo is trying to, it's hard to say what's going on here. Yamasukre is lightening out though. Looks like Yamasukre is redirecting. It looks like Paramaribo is trying to redirect, but just getting so many planes still, it's having trouble doing so. Meanwhile, what's going on up here? Okay, this route doesn't appear to be in too much trouble right now. A red and 2 oranges, but some of the traffic is green. It's as if Yamoussoukro wants to redirect to the north, but Paramaribo wants to keep trying to do, keeps wanting to do things itself. Meanwhile, over here, these links, Ankara is good. Riyadh's got some traffic passing through. New Delhi to Hanoi to Tokyo seems to be healthy. Paramaribo keeps trying to do something. Washington, D.C. is staying green for now, as is London. So it looks like some of the traffic redirected, but not enough to fix Paramaribo. And this link, I'm seeing mostly yellows and oranges, and the occasional red plane. New York, London is healthy right now. Yamoussoukro seems to have cleared itself out for the most part. Paramaribo. This link is still crowded though. Paramaribo looks like it's trying to get something going with clearing itself out. But it seems to have found a new equilibrium that's just under max. Paramaribo's not out of the woods yet, I don't think. But it looks like some of the traffic wants to route south through this island mess I've created. Some of the traffic wants to go north. Yeah. Yamoussoukro has definitely resolved itself. It still has 16 planes worth of people who are looking for Los Angeles, though. It's going to take some time before Yamoussoukro is completely balanced. Paramaribo is still trying and struggling to get there. Meanwhile, on this route, we're still, okay, 2 reddish planes, but 3 not. Now I see what Yamoussoukro is doing. Chicago must be a really popular city. More so than New York. Alright, Chicago's under control. London is staying under control. Looks like only a little bit of the traffic redirected through there. But if you come here, Yamoussoukro is now healthy. And with Yamoussoukro being healthy, Paramaribo is now starting to try and clear itself out. We're still going to see red planes on this link for a while until Paramaribo resolves itself, but we're not seeing the overcrowded airport penalty right now. So yeah, that'll probably take a bit of time to clear out. So, adding London to Washington D.C., putting that link in seems to have redirected just enough traffic to clear out Yamoussoukro and move enough traffic out of Paramaribo that it's no longer spiking the overcrowding penalty. But Paramaribo is still struggling to get itself under control. Um, yeah, I think Paramaribo is at equilibrium right now because I'm not seeing a decrease. I'm not seeing it get to the point where it's going to spike penalty either. All those planes coming in are full, and all the planes going out are full, so it's at equilibrium right now. But we've resolved the overcrowding penalty in Paramaribo. So even though it's still the most populated airport, and probably would be if I kept the game running, nothing's technically broken right now. Who to raid? Let's get ready to think about the raid. Actually, that number just jumped down a little more. Looks like slowly but surely it's getting under control. Who's this? I don't recognize the name. I'm looking for someone to raid right now. You can watch the Paramaribo bar dance because everything else appears to be under control. I'll just show you my world map for right now. You know what? We're going to raid Heavenly. Because they're the only musician who's on, whose show I watch semi-regularly at this point, so... Alright. We got a whole lot of action going on today's map. There's what today's map looks like. We got a nice assortment of countries today. Alright, let's raid Heavenly. Let's enjoy some good music. And have a good night. And I will see you soon. Definitely not going to... coming off this hiatus, I want to have a strong finish to the year. So I'll definitely be back soon. Maybe tomorrow, more likely Friday. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days. But have a good night. Oh, I see we have a new chat. When did that come in? Sorry, I didn't even see your chat there. Well, I'm about to write out, so have a good night. All right, good night. Have a good night.
Like, do you guys like tattoos? Uncle Evie, yo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. What's going on? Hi, Max.